do it. Top 10 power rankings, starting at number 10 with a new addition to the power rankings, the Cleveland Guardians. The Guardians were not yet in my top 10, the first preseason power rankings that came out last week, but they were right there at like 11-ish, I would say. They're in. Look, they go on the road to Seattle, a tough place to play, an electric atmosphere, a playoff team last year, one of the best pitching rotations in the game of baseball, and they took 3 of 4 from that team on the road. Very impressive. They slide in for me at number 10. At number 9, another new addition to the power rankings, the Tampa Bay Rays. I hear you. It was just the Detroit Tigers that they swept. But 3-0, their pitching staff looks like, hey, guess what? Shocker, everybody underrated the entire Tampa Bay Rays team. Wander Franco has looked insane at shortstop to start the year. Randy Arozarena with a big homer on Sunday. The pitching staff, Jeffrey Springs on Sunday, not a hit given up. 12 strikeouts in 6 innings. He was lights out. Shane McClanahan. This rotation, Zach Eflin was good. I'm excited to watch them play and pitch against a team other than the Tigers, which it breaks my heart to say, but the Tigers, spoiler, they're not going to be in the top 10 of my power rankings. They're not very good. But the Rays are here at number 9. Moving on to number 8 on my list, the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have taken 2 notches back. I had them at 6. They are now at 8. Tough series against the Cardinals. Pitching didn't look great. Offense looked good Offense looked good, but the pitching was not good against a Cardinals' very good offense. So had to knock them down. I'm still a believer in the Blue Jays. Had to knock them down a couple notches. At number 7, the St. Louis Cardinals. Up 3 spots. The Cardinals were at 10. I really liked them in their offense, but they had a really, really good baseball team come to town in the Toronto Blue Jays. And they took 2 of 3 in that series. They looked very good. Pitching got the job done when it needed to, aside from opening day when Helsley blew that save opportunity. But they end up taking 2 of 3. Offense looked very good. Moving on to number 6. At 6, I have the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is 1 tick down for me. They went 2-2 in a series against the Diamondbacks. Look, the Dodgers will be fine. They're a very good team. But didn't look great against the Diamondbacks. The offense was just kind of mute at points. Luckily, they were bailed out by none other than Trace Thompson, who was getting the job done for them. So I knocked them down just 1 spot here to number 6. Moving on to number 5, the New York Yankees, who I have bumped up 2 spots. So Dodgers didn't really do much one way or the other. The reason they're down 1 is because I bumped the Yankees up a little bit. They took 2 of 3 from the Giants, but it was the fashion in which they did it. And surprise, surprise here, this might be a bit of a hot take. I didn't bump them up because of Aaron Judge or Giancarlo Stanton, who are both hitting very well, or Garrett Cole. I bumped them up because of their rookie pitcher, Brito, and their rookie shortstop, Anthony Volpe, who have proven Brito on Sunday was great. Anthony Volpe, is he going to hit 300 this year with 30 homers? No, but what he brings to that team at shortstop, defensively, on the bases with speed. This team is no longer Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton hitting home runs, and you just got to hit a home run or you're going to lose. Volpe stealing 3 bases in that first season. I was very impressed with the Yankees and bumped them up a couple of spots. At number 4, the New York Mets. Mets looked really good against the Marlins. 3-1 on the weekend. Took 3 of 4 against that team with very good pitching. They pitched well, and they faced very good pitching. End up taking down the Marlins, so they're here at number 4. At number 3, the San Diego Padres. Man, I was ready to bump them down after the first 2 games. But in the end, no movement for me one way or the other. This is exactly where they were. They stayed put at number 3. They looked really good on Saturday and Sunday. The offense came to life. Tough start to the year. Unpress the panic button if you're a fan of the Padres. No movement there for me. At number 2, as well, no movement, the Atlanta Braves. Win the series against the Nationals. They should win the series against the Nationals. Spencer Strider, my NL Cy Young pick. Man, was he nasty. The Braves offense is going to be very good. Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson going back-to-back to start the game on Saturday. Braves look good. Very solid. No movement there for me. And at number 1, same thing. Top 4, same look for me. The Houston Astros. 2-2 against the White Sox. Looked very good at times. Very well-played series back and forth. No movement for me there. And the top 4, the Houston Astros, are still, for the second consecutive week, the number 1 team in my power rankings. That's the top 10.
Yeah.
New addition. Guardians and Rays, meaning a couple of teams got knocked out, who I must mention.
Yeah.
Phillies.
You got swept.
This one's tough for me. I was a huge believer. I had them pretty high in my power rankings. You're out.
Yeah. If you get swept by the Texas Rangers and you were just in the World Series last season,
right?
You can't do that.
Right, you can't do
that. That's not good.
So I had them out and the Guardians and the Rays in, meaning the Mariners were out as well. Mariners losing 3 of 4 at home after all the hype of last year to the Guardians.
Yeah.
Phillies.
Yeah.
Phillies, Mariners.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, that does it for the power rankings. Number 1 still the Astros.
Yeah. It's great.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.